Hey, welcome to Vehicular Bonerjams. It's just like those pictures I take, except it's in real time with real people and real me. Time for the boners. Bring them on. What I've been listening to lately. First we got Propagandhi, Victory Lap. Propagandhi is probably my favorite band, except for maybe No Means No. They're both Canadian. Propagandhi does this weird thing where they only put out an album like once every 5 years, and whenever they do, I always think, wow, there's no way they're gonna put out a better album than this. And then they do. This is their newest album. This is probably their best album. So yeah, let's listen to some of that. How much you reveal? So yeah, Propagandhi's pretty sick. What else we got in here? I found this for $1 last week. This is the Deep Dick Collective. I'm not sure where they're from, but they're on Agitprop Records, which is based in Boston, I think. Yeah, it says Boston. Yeah, it's just gay hip hop. And their Wikipedia page says they've got like 5 albums, but this thing isn't even on Discogs, which is weird. So apparently this is rare or something, but I found it for $1 at Newberry Comics, so fuck it. Yeah, I've only had it a few days. Haven't listened to it a whole bunch, but I've liked what I've listened to, so let's listen to some of that.
Split your pooper to the truth of shit. Rhythmic, post-crystalist stylist, post-homosexual, lone behold, only rapping your ass is visiting, licking it clean, you shitlessly scary witness birth, no Mary of the earth's most powerful, counter-hegemonic, instead of chronic, oxymoronic, love in the hell, shell, boom, crack the womb, maniples, a posse, exposed to oxygen, post in the global axis, so any fascists, rap faggots, pull it, fly out the maggots on the lynch corpse, on the hang with...
So yeah, Deep Dick Collective. Bougie, boho, post-pomo, afro-homo. It's probably on YouTube. It's good. It's good. You got Tiny Hawks. Fingers Become Bridges. I don't know much about them, but I'm always a sucker for little cardboard cases, and I particularly picked this up from wherever it was. I think it was the Turn It Up dollar bin, but I don't remember. I got it because it's on Corleone Records, which put out Mind Flayer, and just based on that information alone, I purchased this. And it's pretty good. It's like hardcore math rock kind of deal. It sounds like this. Yeah, so that's pretty cool. Can I say something stupid?
Yes.
I don't want to talk about ghost mice with you in the car.
That's fine. How about I get out of the car?
Okay. Yeah. And we got ghost mice in here. We've got a couple of ghost mice. We've got All We Got Is Each Other. We've got Europe. These are both these are both in here because Dave really likes ghost mice. I really like ghost mice. I don't know. I read a bunch of shit just by chance. Like some stuff happened a couple years ago, which I'd rather not get into. You can just Google it yourself. But yeah, those CDs have been in here for weeks, and I've been listening to them for weeks, and all those songs are stuck in my head. And it's really weird with the context of assault and everything to just have those sitting there, and to have like someone who I really felt like I resonated with on a lot of emotional and political levels to just do something like that. But anyway, in the spirit of blogger jams, we're gonna listen to some anyway.
I love and respect you, and I know that you do your best. This world is so fucked up, never let me take it out on my friends, 'cause you know that it ain't all that bad. Sometimes I'm sort of glad that I'm alive. I'm alive.
Yeah, All We Got Is Each Other is a really good album, and if you want to enjoy it, just don't look up anything about Chris Clavin, and the entire record won't feel profoundly hypocritical. It'll be great. You can come back in if you want. Okay. So up next, we got Lomeland's Les Dance. It's a hilarious play on words. No, Lomeland's opened for Hears when I saw Hears at the Flywheel a few weeks back. This album art's pretty cool. It's just a face getting grabbed. Yeah, and you can't really tell if it's like violent or erotic. It's a very evocative image, which is cool. Yeah, no, there were a lot of really cool, not what I was expecting genre-wise openers at the Here show, and Lonelands was one of them. Let's listen to some of that.
About that every day, they live without the sun. Oh, left rotting in front of the television. Mal had a sister who always had their back. She was a wild one, a work of art herself. When they found her dead, her skin hanging from the fence. Oh, they were scared half to death. They knew the wild ones never rest.
Yeah, so Lonelands, they're pretty cool. They're on Cruisin' Records out of Seattle, which is very gay. Check that out. We've got Your Heart Breaks, got this CD at the same show, because they also opened for Here's. I think their name's Clyde. Is that their name? Where's some dang credits? Yeah. Well, whatever the person on the cover's name is. They're also a film teacher at Bennington, I believe. Yeah, that was a pretty cool show. They just played droney gay songs, and there were projections of the ocean and the AIDS crisis and other stuff on the wall behind them the whole time. It was pretty cool, and they sound like this.
I was 17, a student at the experimental college. Late nights in the lab on the AB roulette. Living off Lucky's and marijuana. A young party monster looking for trouble. Driving down the I-5 to get to the show. The reservation liquor when the others were closed. Whiskey for my coffee for my early class. Queer poli-sci, a little over my head.
Yeah, so that's all I've got as far as CDs. But don't worry, kids, the show doesn't end there. We've got fucking cassettes up in here. We're doing it old school. We've got fucking, I have only had this since yesterday, so like, it's good. I listened to it on the ride home, but I don't fucking, parentumator, hardcore band, pretty sure they're local, and I bought it basically entirely because A, it's on a record called Brain Solvent Propaganda, and B, because the cassette is red and I'm a slut for colors. So yeah, let's pop this in. Once you've heard one song, you've heard them all, but they're pretty good, so it sounds like this. Yeah, it sounds like the tape needing to be flipped. Oh, there it goes. Here we go. Anytime. Love cassettes. So yeah, you're a pretty basic, completely fucking unintelligible hardcore, but, you know, if that's your bop, it's a fucking bop. And that's just the math on that. What else we got in here? We got the Jungle Brothers, Raw Deluxe. This looks like a copy for a radio station. This looks like a promo copy, cause look at it. I didn't even take the sticker off. I got it at Turn It Up for $1. Yeah, and Jungle Brothers are like, they're OG. If you know your hip hop, they've been around. And then they like became pretty housey, and they were like sort of a hip hop over house music group. But no, they've always been known for really solid production. And I was expecting to be disappointed because they were big in like the 80s, and this album came out in 97. So I was like, for $1 I'll take that chance, but I don't expect it to be good. But no, it's pretty good. Yeah, so it's a pretty good old school jam, and I don't think you're gonna find it for $1, but good news, everything's on the fucking internet for free, so, Butthole Surfers. I also got this for $1, but I got this for $1 like 12 years ago at a flea market in Concord, California. Yeah, this is like, you want to talk about fucking front to back FTB album? Yeah, here you fucking go. Like, there's not a bad song on this album, which is weird. It's a major label release from like an indie darling of the late 80s and early 90s. So like, of course it should be absolute ass, but Electric Larryland is just such a fucking good album. I don't even know where this tape is. I don't even know what song's gonna come on, but I will bet you whichever one it is, I'm gonna fucking have a good time. Let's find out. What are we up to in here with this fucking...
My brother's wife. Brother's wife. Brother's wife. My brother's wife.
Yeah, fucking love that album. Got it on CD and cassette. I love it so much. I can listen to it in two whole format. What else we got here? We got the B-52's Cosmic Thing. I've never listened to this album in my life. This is just one of the albums that lives in the car for Dave. But you know what?
I'd like to review this album. I've been listening to this album literally as long as I can remember. Everyone has those albums that, you know, you're like fucking 6 years old and listening to your parents' music collection, and they have one album that you really like, or a couple albums you really like. And when I was 6 years old and listening to my parents' music collection, this was the album that I would put on the family tape deck and run around in circles in my living room. There are good songs and there are bad songs.
Pop it in.
Let's try this side.
Pop it in.
I think it's at the start.
So yeah, that's B-52's Cosmic Thing, an album that I know literally nothing about, but it lives here. What else we got? We got They Might Be Giants' Flood. This is the last album I bought before I left California. I got it for like $1 at Vinyl Solution, the best record store with the worst name in San Mateo, California. I don't need to explain this album because this album kicks ass, but we're gonna listen to it anyway. I get so many copyright strikes.
And I'm sure it could be mended. My head can't tolerate this bombing and pretending. Listen to some bullet head and the madness that he's saying. This is where the party ends. I can sit here wondering how you stand by your racist friend. I know politics bore you, but I feel like a hypocrite talking to you and your racist friend.
Enough of that. Yeah, again, almost a front to back album. There's like 2 songs that I find super annoying, but no, like, I didn't care about They Might Be Giants. Now I do. Gonna get a good grade on my test. They Might Be Giants. What else we got in here? That's not everything, is it? Oh, yeah. Weird Al's Polka Party is still in here. When I decided I was gonna start trying to make videos, I decided I should revisit music that's important to me from my past, and that's Weird Al. When I was like 8 or 9 years old, my first music that was like mine, and just mine, was these Weird Al tapes. Like, my mom had bought me like Sugar Beats and Tom McCutcheon and like other children's crap, but like, I don't know, my brother gave me these, and they were like the first music that I had like possession of in my mind. Yeah, so there's some sentimentality going into it, but let's give it a listen. Let's see how Weird Al stands up, just based on wherever. Whoa!
He goes, he drives me crazy when he says, "Here's Johnny." That's his job. It's so amazing. All he says is, "Here's Johnny." I never miss a moment when he's on the road.
It's so fucking dumb, but it's so sincere. I don't know. Yeah, that's a blast from the past that you're not gonna give a shit about if it's not from your past. Alright, I think there's one more in here. What else do we got? Wait, no. So we got that. Oh shit, are we really done? Oh man. I think that's it. This has been getting your boners touched in my car with the vehicles. This has been Vehicular Bonerjams. Come back next time. See you in hell.
Bloopers.
I don't remember what CD it is. It's one of these. Nope. Not that one.
Don't drink orange juice after brushing your teeth.
Squiscar's hair is looking great. Look at that.
It's one of these CDs. Nope, not that one. It's not even in. Whoops. Yeah, okay, stand by. Could you tell which one's Lonelands and which one's your Heartbreaks just by hearing it?
Yes. Skip to track 2 and skip in a little bit.
No, it's Lonelands.
This is Lonelands. Or I guess it only goes in one side.
Not that one. One on the other side. You can turn it off.